GX glove review. Let's have a bit of fun. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to the kitchen. That's a sign of two things. The weather's pretty crap outside, and what I'm talking about today can be done in the kitchen. So I'm not going to go out and get cold when I've got my tea and I've got my biscuits. So what we're talking about today, I'm going to be doing a product review, something I don't normally do, but I thought I'd give it a wee bash. Today we're talking about GX golf gloves. I'm going to just straight up and say I bought these gloves. They weren't sent to me, there's no Performance 54 or whatever it is behind the scenes, and I'm just going to give you guys an honest review. If I don't like them, I'm going to tell you. If I do like them, I'm also going to tell you. So gloves to me, they don't mean anything. I would go into a shop and I would buy a £5 Slazenger glove. I would go into American Golf and I would buy the 2 for 20. I didn't go out my way and buy a premium glove. I've never had a premium glove on my hand. But I saw this company on Instagram and I thought, I'm going to give it a wee bash. I'm going to see what it's like. There's some great reviews on there. So I bought the pack of 3. We'll talk about pricing later on. But I bought the pack of 3. They came a couple of days, 2 days if that. And it was free mainland UK delivery. Lovely. There wasn't a lot of detail online about the GX golf glove, but they're a direct to consumer golf glove manufacturer. They also do some nice hats as well. You maybe see me in future videos wearing that. I don't look good with hats on. But what they've done is they've basically taken the premium material, which is CABRETTA Leather from premium manufacturers, and they're using it in their glove with a fraction of the price. You're talking 60-70% cheaper than the majority of CABRETTA Leather premium gloved brands. Try saying that with a drink in you. So they use this hashtag Better CABRETTA, probably about my 7th time saying it. Better CABRETTA, 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 hashtag. I've said it that many times, it's pointless now. This is where it gets shipped in. Lovely wee box, nothing like Amazon, nothing crazy. 3 gloves, bunch of teas, and your invoice. Fits through your letterbox. No excuses for the postie that you weren't in. Mate, it's a lockdown, of course I'm in. Sorry, I've had issues with orders. So, we'll open the box up. Got to put stuff in, hold on. Take 2. Inside the box, you get gloves and some teas. So each glove has got a lovely wee condom, protects it from stuff. The teas don't, they're just out in the open, they like it bareback. Get a nice wee brand just at the top of the tee. They've got their website and they've got the Better CABRETTA hashtag on. It's genuinely so hard to say. So the teas themselves, they probably do for like a 3-wood or something like that. Probably not long enough for your driver, but I like them. They're wooden, they're free. So I'm going to go through 4 categories on how I'm going to rate this glove, and it's based on what you guys told me is the most important thing about golf gloves on Instagram. So first we're going to look at the looks, then we're going to look at the performance of the glove. Got a couple of wee tests for that as well. Going to look at the cost, and probably most importantly the actual durability of the glove. So let's look at the looks of the glove first of all off my hand. It's pretty simple. You've not got anything major about the glove. It's a standard glove. What I like about it though is it does have an embroidered logo at the front. They've not done a massive amount in the way of hiding any stitching on the glove. It's pretty noticeable, but it's not offensive. I'm not angry at it. And it's got the elastic round the wrist part. Each finger has got ventilation holes on the top of the finger and at the bottom of the finger. And you'll probably see this better when I've got the glove on, but they do have the ventilation holes at the base of each finger, apart from thumb and index finger. So the contact part of your club is basically a one piece. I've had gloves before that have paddings all over it, and what I do notice is that you miss that direct feel to the golf club. But in this, it is just a one piece. You do have the section around the thumb, which is obviously going to help with a wee bit of durability. But what jumps out at me the most is the feel. It actually doesn't feel like I'm touching anything. It feels that soft. It genuinely feels that soft. As I say, I've never had this CABRETTA leather on any glove. I've genuinely never actually felt it as a material, but it feels stunning. It's like velvet. It honestly feels that soft. It's lovely, really, really nice. That caused me a bit of concern because I'm then thinking, how well is it going to hold up? But we'll talk about the durability. The big point for me is the Velcro. Just genuinely have a listen to this. That's some serious Velcroicity. Velcroicity? Hashtag Better CABRETTA, hashtag Velcroicity. Get on it, GX gloves. But because I've got chubby sausage fingers, I find that when I start to wear a glove and it gets a wee bit manky in the Velcro, it starts to come loose quite a lot. For the amount of time I've wore this, it's not happened. It's genuinely not happened. Sometimes I actually feel I'm going to rip the stitching because the Velcro's that strong. Love it. Listen to that. So there's a glove on. It feels amazing. It feels as soft in the hand as it does out the hand. You can see how well it's covering my hand. That's the idea of it. You've got to have it feeling like a second skin. Okay, so I've purchased the medium in this glove. I'm normally a medium to large on the majority of golf brands, so I went in and I thought, get the medium to large, but I used the sizing calculator based on certain factors in my finger, and they do go through some measurements. That came back to say a medium. I chanced it, I purchased it, spot on. Absolutely spot on. So use the calculator that they've got online. Not all golf brands use the same measuring technique, especially these Asian gloves. They tend to be a wee bit smaller. The overall looks of it, I think's great. I think they've done a good job. They've not stuck any excess black parts in. What they probably could have done was maybe just had a wee bit of black stitching around some areas to emphasise the black logo, but other than that, they've kept it relatively plain. You've not got any golf markers sticking out on the Velcro part, which I quite like. It's simply just the logo. You've got a wee tag here to tell you that it's GX, and that's it. Really, really simple. So there's the ventilation parts that I've got at the bottom of the fingers. You can see they're actually really quite good. So you don't have it on the thumb and index, which is standard. So let's talk about the performance of the glove. This was something I didn't think was ever going to be something that was important in a golf glove, but it is, it genuinely is. Since playing this, I've noticed a big difference in how I'm gripping the club. I definitely feel a lot more feedback from my shots coming through because I've not got stupid big pads and the material's soft enough, and it's kind of like a second skin that I'm getting it right through. If any of you are like me and you've got fat chubby sausage fingers, one thing you will notice when wearing a relatively cheap glove is with an interlock grip, you get rubbing on the inside of your pinky. See with the way the stitches are on this, if you guys can see it, they're inverted stitching. So they're external at this part, where the stitches are on the outside of the glove, but you can see here that the stitches are done on the inside and it's folded over, so the stitches are actually inside. That's spot on. It's a small detail that I've never actually noticed, but it means that I'm not getting that rubbing in my pinky. So the only thing I can say about the performance is they're not performing. That's it. That's all I'm going to ask for a glove. There's nothing which has stood out to say, oh, I'm wearing a new glove, I don't like that. For the minute I put it on, the leather's soft enough that it wraps around your hand and there's no break-in period to the glove. Some of you might notice the glove a wee bit tighter when you first put it on to say a week down the line. For me, putting the glove on straight away hasn't changed from after hitting 600-700 balls. So we're going to do a wee kind of performance test on it now, where we're going to get the glove wet. Playing with it dry, perfect. Right, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm in Scotland. It gets soaking wet pretty much all the time. Now I'm playing in freezing cold weather. I've not noticed any difference in playing it in the cold weather as to when I'm holding it in the house, for instance, when everything's all nice and warm. But I'm going to take these over to the sink. I'm going to get the glove soaking wet. I'm going to hold the glove and report back to you exactly how it feels when the glove is wet, because it's going to happen. Okay, so we're over at the sink, brand new glove, in the packet, in the seal. I didn't think it was very fair using a glove I'm already using because it's went through a certain kind of wear stage. Velcro off. That's insane, it really is. So this is the first time I've wore this glove, feeling good. I'm going to get the glove wet. We're obviously at the sink here, so I'm going to douse it in water, probably more than you would if you're out in the golf course. This is great viewing, eh? Just something I've noticed, you probably see me actually touch the water there. I'm not feeling that cold coming through. That water is, and I mean freezing. It's like -2 outside, so it's direct for outside. The water's freezing. And I'm not feeling it cold. Starting to feel it there on the tops of my fingers, but that there, if you guys can hear me, that I can't feel. I can feel the water hitting my hand, but I can't feel it as a temperature change. That's brilliant. Okay, let's take it out and let's see how it feels on a club. Okay, so the glove there, it's quite wet, really quite wet. I've just literally taken it straight out the sink, so I've got my club here and I'm just going to see how it feels being wrapped on it. So I'm just going to let you guys hear the moistness. It's wet. For grip wise, don't know if you can see even just the glove moving when I'm moving the club up and down. It's resisting, definitely resisting. There's definitely grip happening. I'm obviously a bit extreme here, but it's a test. So yeah, there's no bits of the glove came off on the grip. I'm just trying to turn it round and it's no budging. Fair play. There's the palm of the glove. You can see there's just a wee bit of dark staining from where the grip came off on the glove, not the glove came off in the grip. That's impressive. They don't advertise this as an all-weather glove. The temperature that I didn't feel from the water was something I didn't expect, and the actual grip, while it's soaking wet, is quite impressive. So obviously if you guys are going to be out in the course, you're not going to get it that wet, right? It's not going to be submerged in water. But just as an extreme in the way that I was treating it while holding that grip, it held up pretty good. It held up good. My hand is not wet. I mean, I've just taken the glove off. It's not wet. So performance, that's up there. That's, for me, that's definitely exceeded certainly what I'm using now. So that brings us good onto the cost of the gloves. Because they're direct to consumer, they do it in packs of 3, packs of 6 or packs of 9. So the 3-pack that I got was £22.99. That works out at £7.66 a glove. That's pretty good. The 6-pack is £39.99. That works out at £6.66 a glove. Even better. And the 9-pack is £56.99. That works out £6.33 a glove. So really, really good prices. Considering the premium CABRETTA leather gloves are 60-70% dearer than what you're talking here, and for the performance, that's pretty good. So I do have a discount code, which is Andy Plays. It should be on the screen now. If you go to their website and you put in that discount code, you'll be able to get 10% off every order that you make, which is lovely. But I don't get commission on that, so you can do it as much as you want and I won't make a penny off it. I just wanted to pass you over a wee discount code. Okay, so let's talk about the final one, durability. Durability is the one that's going to catch most golfers' attention. With this one glove, I'm going to show you in just a wee second, I've hit 800 golf balls. Probably more, but 800 I can guarantee that I've hit with this glove. It's been over the course of, I think, 3 weeks in total that I've hit that amount of golf balls. But I'll put a couple of pictures on the screen now just to show you what it was like at 100 balls and 200 balls. But the staining that you see that came from the grip didn't get any worse after 200. That's why I just stopped taking pictures. There was actually no defects on the glove whatsoever. There's the glove. This is what 800 golf balls look like. So you can see the standard staining along the important parts. On the back of the glove, there's absolutely nothing. There is some staining around the fingers and around the thumb. There's a slight change in the elasticity, if that's a word, of the glove itself. It certainly doesn't feel as snug in my hand as it did before, but it's not in any way loose. But remember, these are 800 shots up the driving range. So this is when my glove kept on all the time. I've not taken my glove off after every shot. It's not getting rammed in and out my pocket. But also, it's one shot after another. It's not really getting a chance to breathe. So I can continue to use this glove going forward. This glove isn't going to get thrown away and I'm going to start a new one. I'm happy to play this for at least another 500 golf balls. But for the now, I'm happy that I can use that for another 400 or 500 balls. But if you are thinking about gloves, go online, get the 3-pack. Use the Andy Plays discount code. Get them delivered to your door and just start using them and see what they're like. I wanted to leave this for a couple of weeks until I had some kind of solid stuff about the glove. I didn't just want to open it out the packet and say, look how lovely they are. I've actually used this glove at the range, as it says, for 800 balls. It's held me up and it's going to certainly hold me over 1,000 balls at least. So that'll do, just a wee video about a golf glove, nothing special. Remember, if you haven't done so, give the video a subscribe. It's not a biggie, but if you could hit that button, that'd be lovely. Give the video a like, go behave yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.